Rest assured, we make it a priority to give each candidate at least 30 minutes to warm up, and more if possible. Depending on the number of rooms available and the number of candidates that day, we may be able to give you a room as soon as you get here. If you feel like you haven't had enough warm-up time on the day of, please let us know before the audition. We want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable before going in to play their very best. A frequent assumption from candidates is that they are all competing for a single job opening, when in fact many times we have multiple positions available at once. This means that we want to hire as many finalists as we can that day. This may serve to take some of the pressure off the audition, knowing that you aren't necessarily competing against everyone around you. Feel free to ask the day of how many current openings we have for your instrument if you don't already have that information. We make it our goal to run the audition as efficiently as possible, with the intention to offer any finalists we find qualified a job on the very same day. If you are offered a position, you will receive a government form called a 485. This form is good for a calendar year and will be brought to an Air Force recruiter, ensuring your spot with the Air Force Bands. In some circumstances, we will offer you a job even if there's not an opening at that time. This means that as soon as the opening is available, we'll let you know, and you'll be able to transition into the career field without needing to audition again. We do this because we frequently receive auditions from multiple outstanding candidates and don't have the space to hire them all at once.
The interview portion may not be quite like other job interviews you have experienced. We don't require a resume or references, as we value your musical qualification above anything else. Be prepared, however, to answer questions about yourself, your personal musical journey, and why you want to join the Air Force. If you do make it to this part of the audition, don't feel too stressed. It's not our aim to disqualify you. It's our goal to get to know you. You are very likely about to be a new member of our team. Working as a musician in the United States Air Force Bands is a full-time profession, not an alternate duty. You will be an active duty member of the United States Air Force, and in wartime or peacetime, your primary duty is to perform as an airman and musician. There are 6 stateside bands and 3 overseas bands that you can get stationed at, depending on your instrument. When you win a position, you are able to rank the bands in your personal preference, and then our career field manager will balance that with where the greatest need of the Air Force currently is. We don't move around as often as other career fields, so it's not unusual for a bandsman to be at one base for 8 to 12 years. There are also programs that allow you to apply to move to a different band after a certain amount of time in service.
Each band has 2 officers, a commander and a flight commander. These officers not only act as the leaders of our organization, but also as our conductors. They go through a different process, a conducting audition in DC, and then they go through Officer Training School, or OTS. For more information on this, please see our website under Conductor Auditions. The United States Air Force Bands are entirely self-run, meaning our people must perform a variety of non-musical secondary duties to ensure a smooth day-to-day functioning of the unit. These duties may range from performing simple clerical work to coordinating and managing the activities of an entire unit. Most new members of the band are assigned to stage crew and will assist with the transporting, setting up, and tearing down of the equipment for performances. In addition, members are assigned to work in a few different areas: booking tours, purchasing equipment, creating marketing materials, and running our social media, human resources, or working in our music library. Basic training is an initial 7.5-week course at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. While in basic training, you'll learn standard military drill and ceremonies, Air Force history, customs and courtesies, and will participate in daily physical fitness exercises. For more details, please visit our Air Force Basic Training Overview.